Capricorn, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your April 2024 mini tarot reading. Before we begin, I'd like to just let you know, and I got to check the address here, so I will be in Florida again in April. I will be in Sarasota, Florida at the Spirit Fest event. It's April 6th and 7th, and the address is Fairgrounds, Roberts Arena, 3000 Ringling Brothers Boulevard, and that's in Sarasota. And I hope you get to stop by and see me. I'm so excited and so thankful for all of you that came to Orlando to see me. It was so exciting to meet you and talk to you and meet you in person. In fact, the Spirit Fest events are really wonderful. Sarasota is new. This will be my first time there, and I'm so excited to be there and see the vendor friends I've made. Excellent readers, stone people, etc. there. But let's get to your reading. Let's see what's coming up for you. And we will be doing the Love and Money 3-card pull at the end. But please remember, this is a general reading if you'd like one just about you. I've put the information down below. You can go to my website, get yourself set up with a reading, and we'll get to it as quick as we can. And also, please remember to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. So let's get going here and see what is coming up for Capricorn for April. Don't forget the April 8th is the big eclipse also. Okay, here we go. Let's see what is coming up for Capricorn. It seems like there's, and you know, this could be for a lot of people. That last eclipse really stirred up a lot of stuff for myself personally, as I'm sure it did for you too. But this just says right here, it seems like sadness from the past seems to be like, I don't know, dancing through your dreams or walking through your thoughts. You've got this. It says, you know, you're going to be able to put them to rest, but don't try just stuffing them down. Let them come, sit with them, cry, kick your, you know, the wall or whatever you need to, because it says that you got some mending coming along the way, or healing, I guess is a better word to use. Seems like there's a lot going on, or a lot of wants and wishes you seem to have right now. Maybe you set some goals, it feels like, for the beginning of the year, and they kind of got, you know, put on the shelf. Bring them back out, shake them off, and start over again. It's never too late. Remember, it's only too late when you stop trying. Your intuition seems to be right on the money, and it brings new beginnings for you. You know, the beginning of a journey. I have the Ace of Cups, which says what you think about, you become. If you have any legal stuff going on right now, make sure you have all the information provided, whether it be with taxes, you know, child support, buying a house, whatever it might be. Make sure you have all your paperwork in order. And it looks like some of that travel you've wanted to do is definitely coming up for you. And I'm not sure if it's, you know, across the, you know, the state, across the country, or out of the country, but it says get those plans in order. I just feel like something you've wanted to do for quite a while. Maybe it's even for the holidays. Get those plans started now, because it says things will fall into place. The money you need will be there, or the finances is what I heard rather than money. I'm not sure what that means, but it just says it's going to be like a family kind of thing. And I feel like that's just a reminder that, you know, how important family really is. You definitely are going to be making some choices, and you're going to be choosing, I'm not saying the right choices, the ones that work for you is how I heard it. And it says with the 9 of Cups, it says wishes granted. The worst thing we can do as humans is to worry, because when we worry, we push all of the trust and, you know, waiting for things to happen a little bit back. So when we pray and we, you know, ask the universe, the Lord, whoever you pray to, get out of the way and let it come. It just says a reminder for all of us that things come in divine time. It says don't worry about feeling like a fool. And I'm not sure what this would be about. Maybe you have an idea for an invention, or maybe you have an idea for work. Be brave enough to put it out there, because for some of you, this is going to be a big deal. I feel like some kind of apprenticeship means to me, or I hear that you're going to be learning something new. And it might even be relearning something you already know, but in a new way. So I kind of got the preparedness in reverse card, where you go back and say, oh, I thought about that before, kind of put it away. And it's going to be like, I don't want to say reignited, but the time is now, where you can either have the time or you have the want-to-itiveness, if there is such a word, to get going on that. I just feel really confident about you. Just because things weren't, you know, the way that you thought they should be a long time ago, whether that was in a relationship or work or an idea, that's done and over with in the past. So it says the Sun card definitely can be yours. And not only with the journey of the, whatever I talked about before, how I, like a vacation or a trip that you're going to take, sometimes just even a, in our mind, like a daydream, something like that could be nice. And it says, don't give your power away. It says you're strong and you don't have to be a people pleaser. You're a born leader, Capricorn. So remember that. It says you'd probably be hearing from someone from the past. If you're looking for work or changing a job, it says check with people you used to work with at some other place, because they may know of a hiring that's coming, or they could certainly give you a reference or recommend something for you. And those of you who are not working, if you're wanting to look somewhere, again, contact some of the folks that you know where they work, and they may tell you like, oh, this is a great company, or yes, we're going to be hiring, or things are definitely going to change. That feeling of just being stuck somewhere, I just feel like there's going to be changes there. It's like you find the answers that you seek, and that's a good thing. It says that feeling of being alone, even when you're with people, it's like, stepping back and putting a little wall around yourself because that's safe. It says, I think something about that's going to change too. So we have fear of having our hearts broken or pain here. I don't know, this is just saying try for once to step beyond that for some of you if you're afraid to. And it says we can't change the past, but we can certainly learn from it. And whatever I'm talking about here for the past, it says there's still something to work with, whether it be a lesson or there's more there than you realize. It says it's important too that you stand up for yourself in a very positive way. That will definitely help you. Will help you move forward, or even where you're at. It'll just help you. If you stand up for yourself and don't let yourself get walked over all the time, or saying yes when you really want to say the N-word, which is no, that's certainly okay. It says you've been carrying a lot lately, whether that's work or some type of burden. And sometimes, and that's not for everybody, but it says it's a good time to let that go, especially with an eclipse. Get rid of stuff that is no longer serving you. In the relationship area, for those of you that are single, don't be afraid to try again. You weren't meant to walk this earth walk alone. If you choose to is one thing, but you don't have to if you don't want to. There's somebody out there for everybody. Ace of Wands, I'm hearing new beginnings, beginning of a journey, beginning of a love, beginning of a family. What's interesting is the pregnancy card came up again. If you're really wanting pregnancy, I think it might be a good time to try, it looks like. And if you don't want pregnancy, you definitely know what not to do. It says your spirit guides, your angels are all around you. So don't be afraid. Really trust what's coming for you. The next 3 weeks, I got 2 3s here. I said 3 weeks or 3 months. The next 3 months for you are going to have reasons for new beginnings and reasons to celebrate. So count on that for yourself. And just because you had a disagreement with someone doesn't matter. It's okay. They heard you. That's important that you know that they heard you. All of the information for the Spirit Fest show will be down. Event will be down below, as well as my website if you want to get yourself a reading. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to do the Love and Money 3-card pull, and then we can move on. And I did shuffle those already. All I have to do is cut them, just so we could save you a little time. Here we go. Let's do the love first. Here we go. Love. 1, 2, 3. Okay, in the love area, I have the 10 of Cups, which my little cards, you should be able to see the pretty picture. I have the Hanged Man, and I have the 4 of Cups. And here what I'm hearing is, love is around there for everybody. Even if you're with somebody and your relationship is kind of stale, or maybe, you haven't worked, the two of you haven't worked on it, all things are available. What you've waited for is take the first step. You don't, and I keep hearing you don't have to be alone. So for in the love area, it looks like celebrations and a possible reignition for those of you that are in a relationship if you want to put the work in. But some of you are going to be hearing from someone from the past. That could be good and that could be not so good, not sure. So just be a little bit leery, just let them prove themselves. Anyone can say, oh, I changed my ways and I don't do that anymore. Let them prove it and there'll be no problem. So let's see what's in the money area. I have the King of Wands. I have the Devil. And I have, the Hermit. And what I was hearing as I looked at these was, if you need guidance in the finance area, go get some. Maybe work with a financial planner or your banker. And it doesn't matter if you put, if you put $5 a week away, that adds up quite quickly for you. If you have a vacation fund or a Christmas fund or just an emergency fund, excuses are gone now. You are going to have an inkling or a feeling of something you might or should do or want to do. Listen up, trust your intuition, because it looks like things are going to go quite well for you in both of these areas this month. And with that said, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. I so appreciate you, Capricorn, stopping by, and we'll see you again next month.